All right, let's go on to our next topic over here. So what we're going to do now is we are going to construct an expression, okay? So what do I have here? I have a rectangle and I have an expression over here, right? I have an expression over here, and this expression, okay, is representing the length of the rectangle. And also I have another expression over here to describe the height of this rectangle. Okay, so that's what it's showing. Okay, so they're asking you to construct an expression for the perimeter of the rectangle. So again, what's a perimeter? Now remember, perimeter is the total length of its boundary. Alright, boundary means all the sides lah, alright? All the sides added up together. Okay, that's what perimeter is. Okay, so since you know that you have to add up all these four sides, but there are only two given sides here. So based on your knowledge of a rectangle, do you know what is this side and this side? So if you're able to know, this is going to be 3x plus 4, and this is going to be x squared. It's going to be the same, right? Because of property of rectangle, this length is equivalent to this length, and this length is equivalent to this length, right? Now, based on this knowledge that we know, now we can start to do this. Okay, for one, we will now solve for the perimeter. Okay, I'm going to show you the long way first, all right, just for you to establish the understanding, okay? And then once we establish that, I'm going to teach you a shortcut, okay? So what do we have to do here? So basically, to write an expression for the perimeter, I know that I have to add all these four sides together. So let's start with this first, okay? So what do I have there? So I'm going to put a bracket, so this is to help me see better. So I have 3x plus 4. That's for my bottom. My top, I will add an x squared. Oops, sorry. Or add x squared plus the top, which is going to be 3x plus 4 again, plus with another x squared. Right? Okay, so what have I did here is I have added all four sides. Now before we start adding, we can actually do another additional step. We're going to open up all the brackets first, alright? We're going to open up all the brackets first. So since all these things are positive, we actually can rewrite this as 3x plus 4. Okay, let me space out my rectangle a bit. So this is going to be 3x plus 4 plus x squared plus 3x plus 4 plus x squared. Alright, after we open up all the bracket, this is what we should get. Alright, now it looks messy, right? So what can we do now? Now what can you do now? It's something we call collect like terms. Alright, now what you will do with this expression here, you will be collecting like terms together. Now, so what do I mean with like terms? So how would I say it in my own way? It's arrange them according to the same family, right? So what family do we have here? Let's see. We have the X family here. So is there other X family you see? X family? No. This one looks familiar, but no, because this belongs to the x squared family, right? So this guy, yeah. This and this belongs to the same family. Now, if they belong to the same family, they can be added together, okay? Now, what other family do we see? We have the number family. There's no unknown here. This is only numbers. So do we have another number there? Yes, we do have. So let me put the box over there so you can see clearly. All right, and lastly, we have the x squared family. X squared family. Okay, I'm going to draw a circle. Okay, So we have done collecting like terms. So what can you do with all these like terms? You can add them up together. So let's get started. 3x plus 3x, okay? That will give you 6x. All right? Next one, number plus number, 4 plus 4, that will give you 8. And finally, x squared plus x squared, that will give you 2x to the power of 2. You're done. All right. Now let's look back at this expression over here. Can we do anything else with this expression? Can we continue to add them like what we did? No. All right. There's no more like terms anymore. So this is it. And this over here, that's the final answer. Okay, that's the final answer. Okay, now this is method 1. All right, I'll call this as M1. Okay, now I will show you a quicker method, M2. All right, so what's the quicker method here? So since we know we are dealing with a rectangle and I know that these two lengths are the same, so in another way I can say we have both of these, right? We have both of this expression here. Now in mathematically, how do we write this mathematically? Now I can write like this. I have 2 of something. And what's that something? That's gonna be 3x plus 4, right? And since I'm interested with the perimeter, I have 2 of these and I'm gonna add the 2 of this. I'm gonna add the 2 of that. So what's the other 2? That will be the x squared, alright? So since we are done with this, what do we do next? Over here, for this one, we are going to expand it. So expand it, we are just going to take the outside number, multiply inside. What do we get? 2 times 3x, we will get 6x, right? Now after you're done with this, don't forget you have another number here, alright? After you are done with this, alright, you have another number here, which you have to take the outside 2 to multiply this as well. So 2 multiplied by 4, that will give you 8. And plus 2 multiplied by x squared, that will give you 2x squared. Alright? And you are done as well. Okay? So you can see this method is way much faster, but you can choose which one you prefer. I will still prefer this because this helps you to build up your understanding of what's a perimeter. But once you build up enough understanding, you can try this method because this was going to be faster, alright, and more convenient. Okay?